Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for the raid, Alice. It was very exciting watching that fight over in Final Fantasy Origin. I said it backwards. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Why they name it like that? Why they do that? 358 over 2 days. We're in a game that's at least easier to name. Tunic, it's just the one word. And I realized it actually has a double meaning last week, which was fun. We are at our first boss. Not really our first boss. We kind of met a boss, but this boss seems bossier than last time. We learned how to upgrade stuff. That was neat. We got a crystal dagger, which we can use as a weapon. I don't know if we want to. We did the dark tomb. I still don't know what these are. I don't know if I want to do this or not. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this instead. There was something... Hang on. Hold, please. That's probably not going to help us. That won't help us. This might. Hey, El. Hey, Slox. And welcome, Alice. And Bad Road. So I noticed between streams... Here we go. We got an achievement that said something like, you now understand what's in the margin of page 17. Oh, it's at the very bottom. They say that if you throw enough bombs, you'll get a prize, so don't be afraid to use them. I think, essentially, that every time we rest at a shrine, or die, which is like resting at a shrine. Dying is like resting. You can write that down. We get a free firecracker. So we're always going to have at least one, which is nice. I have not been afraid to use bombs. In fact, several times now I've used bombs completely by mistake. I don't know why they did anything in that game except everything they stole from Neo 2. Fair. Thank you, Bad Road. Off to a good start. Okay. Let's see. We're going this way. Remember how to dash? What's this way? No, that's the old dead one. Watch me try to remember the path. I probably won't. Hello, friend. Okay, this will be good practice. Hup. Supposed to stay on the sides of you. More to the side than at that. Alright. We did a... Was it a rope shortcut? I think it was a rope shortcut that I'm looking for. Was it like right over here? No. Maybe? What was back here? Anything back here? Oh yeah, there's our souls. Hi, souls. Alright, so that's our arena. Go this way. I'm gonna kick that down. Is it here? The thing about this game is that I never remember anything about this game the moment we stop streaming it. Okay, well, let's, let me remember where our we definitely got a shortcut. I don't remember where it is, but we definitely got one. Do that first. So we lost a little bit of health we ought not have. Let's see, what's down here? This is the way of the thing. Alright, I think that's the long way. I think that's the long way. I think this was the last piece, was kicking this down. Got us there. Is that there, maybe? Eat. Down here. Go over. Oh, hello. No, turret. Bad turret. Wow. I don't think we could one-shot those last time. That's good. So we learned something. Can this get me to that chest? No. We're just gonna explore. We're just gonna explore until I remember where the heck we were going. To sleep, perchance to dream, to die, to return to the shrine. It's another chest over there that I also don't know how to reach. Watch me spend the entire stream just figuring out how to get back to where we were. Never mind. We will go alligator way. Maybe this was a different shortcut from a different path. From another time, from another place. From another life. It is a very cute game. I like it a lot. It says something that as much as I'm clearly struggling with it, that I'm still finding it worth, like, continuing with. Oh yeah, there was this thing. Took us out into the water. I appreciate that Fox lifts their, like, sword and shield out so they don't get wet. That's very cute. Alright, and that lets us go here. To the dead version of the boss we're gonna fight. This is a dead end. Okay. Nope, it's not. Where does this take us? Take us here. Back where we were. Damn. Oh no, we've gone in a circle again. We go this way. Okay. Ah! Alright. Getting those down pretty quick. Turrets. I don't remember having to fight y'all at the same time. Hey. Oh, other turret. There we go. Get back our spirit points that we can't currently spend on anything, but more points is good? It doesn't hurt. Maybe that's what's more important. Not going to be too precious about our health right now because this is... I'm just walking the long way to remind myself where the short way was. We'll have to be precious enough to stay alive. The Tunic Fox is very good. This game has no business being as cute as it is. I mean, mood. Maybe you can spend spirit points on the knife. Oh, you might be right. It has a 3 next to it in blue, which is the same color as the spirit points. I'm more worried that it's like 3 non-refillable points. And so I've been a little... Oh, just shy. One more. I'm a little less scared to use it because I don't want to be permanently out of what could be a very valuable resource. Oh, you only take 3 now, huh? Like that. Hi there. Ah! Tricked you. Ah? Good, good. As we all know, I am a fan of explosions. Alright, so we follow this thing. It's weird that it didn't give my second attack. That's fine. There we go. Okay. And you're kind of the mini-boss guy. Gotcha! Alright, get the hang of the turrets. I say the turrets. Those are the missile turrets, which are easier. They give me more time to breathe, and they don't have as bad of a knockback. The, like, machine gun turrets were awful. Okay, so that's the boss. Alright, so was there... Oh, it's here! Boy, that's well hidden. Oh, it's behind the tree. Okay, got it. It was quite literally right there. We went there immediately. Couldn't see it. Which is not surprising. Bombs seem more expendable than knife, and you're using those. That's fair. You've got a good point. I tell you what, if this round of boss battle, well, the first one's always just to kick the dust off. But if our like next round of it doesn't go well, I will absolutely use Spirit Knife. Hi, buddy. You're large and loud. You're so loud. Why are you so loud? at 3 there. I'm stuck. No, come on. Yeah, alright. Did not expect him to just do the exact same combo 3 in a row. I would have played that very differently. I was waiting for like a shotgun to heal by, or the swoop, or anything else, but I guess when you're a Raphael main, that's a joke for nobody. Alright. Come on then. There we go. Perfect. That's what I needed. Thank you. Perfect. Unfortunate. Come on. I don't know how to get out of that one, actually, because the up swipe, I can't tell if it's actually connecting with me or not. Alright. If I can get the actual, like, it seems like it should be the simplest combo. But it kind of combos. But it's actually the one that is messing with me the most. I also have noticed that I'm just going to stop locking on unless I'm shielding, because I think it's actually doing more against me than for me. Okay. Good wait, and drink. Okay. Again. Ah, come on. Doing bad. Doing good. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Oh, that third one's faster. That's what's been throwing me off. Okay. Ah! Oh, go. No! Late. Oh. Come on, what you got for me? No! This is tough. Alright. Eat, 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 eat. Whew. Let me get my soul back. Okay. These early. Okay, knowing that that third one is slightly faster is helping a lot. Just run. And drink. Run and drink and run and drink and run and drink. That's the wrong button. Okay, what you got for me? What you got? Come on. Okay. Ah. Oh, we got a stagger. All right. Didn't know that's possible. We're okay, we're okay. No, we're not okay. I forgot about the follow. It's the same kill at the same move that killed me last time. Because he does a spin around and then a dragon punch and then a like perfect target dive swipe. And that I'm just not, because I think he only does it in the back half of the fight. We got close that time. We got real close that time. We can definitely do this. It's gonna suck, but we can definitely do it. Where's my body? There's my body. No, I need my body. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Woo! Alright. We can block that in a pinch. But obviously best not to. The other problem with him doing that 3-hit combo is that I don't know a way to avoid it without dodging, which means if he does it again and again and again, then we just can't... We don't have enough stamina to dodge it 3 times in a row. I need him to do one of the other avoidable attacks. Or else we're just dead. Like this. Ah! Alright. Yep. Ah. Oh, what a time to run out of stamina. Come on. Y'all, we might not be able to do this game. Like, as cute as this is, it is kicking my ass. I don't... Is it in here, maybe? So we have this thing called no stamina restrictions. No stamina restrictions, which is a weird way to phrase that. I don't actually know what that means. And then we have no fail mode, which I think just means we can't die, which I love. But this is not what I would call deeply modular options. This fight is straining me, and we're very early in the game still, or at least like first third, which means they're only going to get worse. Alright, buddy, what do you got for me? Come on. You're a piece of shit, you know that? Uh-huh, now what? Same thing, huh? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Yep. Yep. Okay. Run away. Okay. Hate you. Everything you stand for. Yeah. Okay. Now the slash. Okay. Oh, double slash, huh? A brick. Okay. Up. Slash. Slash. Spin. Slash. 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 Ha! Rod in robot hell. I'm sorry, that was mean. I mean it, though. Look how little health we have! Can I take it on with the controller? Listen, Phlox, were you here? I would take you up on that. Accidentally unplugged my computer trying to remember where I put the Xbox controller dongle. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I looked it up. No stamina restrictions is infinite stamina. No fail mode is infinite health. Okay. Infinite stamina would be a game changer. I'll definitely keep that in our back pocket. But we got there. Well, it took half an hour. That's so much monies. Can't remember, do we have... We do. We can upgrade our potion. Which has not really been the problem. But still, more potion. Good. Alright, please either get me a shrine or anything else. But at least we won't have to fight that boss again. So that's nice. Oh! It's the Rat Guardian friend on a narrow bridge. Cool. That's gonna be fun. Okay. We have binged the bomb. So that's the eastern and the western? I don't know what that does. But they're both on now. So that's neat. It sounds pretty. It's true, we could just go back and save. Ooh, berries. 420, bing it. That's what they say. Shortcut. 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 Okay, so we've binged both bongs. I don't know what that does. Let's look at the map. Did I just ate our pepper? That's fine. Yep, I just ate our pepper. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna put the coin in B, so the next time I try to dodge, I'll just flip a coin. Alright. Map. Alright. So that's the West Garden. East Garden. There's something on top of the Dark Tomb. I'm betting that those didn't, like... Hang on, is this the next page? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know what ringing both bells did. Ringing the West Bell, blah blah blah, West Garden, blah blah blah, Dark Tomb. I'm guessing that's just telling us we have to go through the Dark Tomb to get here? I don't know. Alright, let me look at where we were. Alright, there's the bell. There's the forbidden path. So maybe now we can continue further west? Ultra west. Yeah, the Rudlings have a very sad backstory. It seems like there's a lot going on in the West Garden. Okay, so the West Garden is... That looks like actually where we were. I'm looking at, and it's hard for me to indicate this on the stream, I'm looking at, on just above the words Magic Dagger, there's the broken bridges, and then above the broken bridges there's like two large statues, I'm guessing of foxes, staring at a thing on a pedestal. Which might be where we need to go next. Let's see if... Alright, first, let's save. Well, there's Fox Friend, who previously only had fireworks for us. Let's see if that's changed. Also, I just love meeting them. Hi! You have such a cool design still. Hello? Wow, that was, you weren't kidding around. Alright, let's buy this first. For 1,000, we don't have that. Okay, never mind, I'll be back. I don't understand what buying the coins would do. Get fire bombs. We're already getting these. I don't hate the idea of getting berries for extra healing. Life gems are always good. I'm going to wait till we upgrade, because I think upgrading might also take 300 right now. But thank you. Alright, so if you're here, then I believe we can rapidly get to a shrine. We can. Hello. You have the new shrine glow about you again. That's different. Did I open this door? I did not open this door. Can I go in and meet the person again? Oh, hello! We did open this door. Hooray! Progress! Oh, it's so pretty. We're gonna read this, right? And it's not gonna be in anything language that we can understand. Called it. Wait, hang on. Wait, I've got something. It says 3. Does that mean anything to anyone? 3? No? No. Alright, I've got our symbols written down. Are any cardinal directions in here? That's almost north. That means nothing. Nope. Cool. Alright. Okay, the music has gotten kind of poppin'. Alright. I think you have to collect 3 hexagons and bring them here. That would match the indicator on the door. Also... Hi! That's what Link would do. You're not wrong. Well, that's neat. We have a gyroscope. Oh, we put the Got it. There's the red one. Green. And blue, I'm assuming. So the indicator on the door was not what was required to open the door. It was go through this door to place the hexagons. Got it. Okay. This is fine. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Manual page. Gimme. Hold A for 3 seconds. Oh, to like pray at the things. You can kneel. Oh, and chat disappeared on me. What a night. What a night. I'm going to grab our backup plan. I'll be right back. Perfecto. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, so that's confirming our suspicions. It is interesting that... So the hexagons are the shape of our life, stamina, and presumably mana bar, SP, whatever that'll be, spirit bar. Let's go with the spirit bar. Are, if you squish them all the way down, hexagons. They're kind of like hexagonal tubes. And the 3 gems match, so we have like a health hexagon, we have a spirit hexagon, we have a stamina hexagon. I don't know what that means, but we do now know how to pray at these like weird monolith thingies, and we've definitely found a couple of those that I didn't know what to do with, but now we know what to do with them. Click this button. Boop. And we're gonna go this way. There's so much about this game that I like, and I hate that I'm struggling with the combat. Right, life, courage, and wisdom, one might say, hypothetically. Okay. Let's go this way first. Oh, there's nothing here. But now we know there's nothing here. And knowing is half the battle, little fox. We can go underneath the waterfall. Oh, it's a ladder. Got it. I see it now. I guess it's not fair to say that I'm struggling with the combat. I struggled with that boss, but we got it in, what, like 6 or 7 tries? Which is not unheard of. It didn't feel good to fight, though. I'll say that. Ooh, hello. Sure? Yeah, it's me too, buddy. We have a wand? It has wings. Is it a flight thing? Okay, so we hold A for 3 seconds. We just, what's the word? We do this thing. Just like a kneel of respect. I like that. That's cool. Anything back here? No. Alright, well. You get a new item. There's really only one thing to do. I guess we'll try U and Y. 16, okay. Oh! Bad Road, you might be right. It's possible 16 is how much it costs in mana. Well, one way to find out. What do you do? Oh, you're a laser. Okay. Okay, well it is number of uses, so maybe it's not mana cost, it's just number of uses on a full mana bar. Okay. Well, that's neat. Now we have a laser. Ho ho ho. Alright, put this one in there, and we'll put laser here. So then what do you do? Got it. Okay, so it's reduced, so it's telling us how many uses we have left. Alright, so what do you do? Oh, you're an ice dagger! That would have been neat to try against the boss. I really should have listened to y'all. That's cool. Alright. Well. Swank. Put you there. Okay, so we have like a firebolt laser thing, and we have an ice dagger. Seems useful. an ice dagger, a nice dagger, either or. Oh, like Steve Austin, it is in fact stone cold. We had mana the whole time and just didn't notice because I was too scared to use it, because 3 was too much to risk. 16 was not. Crows? Crows. Tongue. Yeah. So, and I've probably said it before, there are obvious comparisons to Dark Souls with this game. Wow, that was cool. But the one thing that I think feels the most like Dark Souls, and not in a good way, is the lock-on regularly feels like it's working against me. The fact that I stopped locking on and immediately started having more success in combat feels backwards, you know? Good night. Spirit berries. Okay, so now that we have mana berries will be very nice. I want to see what's down here. Hey, do y'all mind? No? Okay. How about if this? Nope. I went too far. Okay, good. They don't hit me just by being in the same space. That's good to know. I learned something today. Very Demon Souls, yeah. Oh, we can go. Oh, we can go down here. Oh. Bong. We can do whatever this does. Or like a creamery. Nice. Okay, so we can get back up here. Oh, we can get back up here. Why not go down here? Hello. Mana time. Alright, now that we have that, I want to try a theory. Oh! Okay. So, we learned 2 things at once. The first is that the wand apparently has a ricochet, and the second is that the wand cannot activate tuning forks. Assuming I'm activating them, I genuinely don't know. Alright. Well, that's the wrong... Oh, yeah, I do want to do that. I want to do this. That's what I was saving all my money for in the first place. So now our potions recover even more health. Bong! Hooray. Alright. It actually looks like it's going great. Wow, the next one of those will cost 1,000. Map. No. Map. Do I remember where we encountered the big, like, monolith? I think we've seen 2 that I can recall. Do I remember where they are? It's me. Hey, Bob! Don't know. Well. Let's go back the way we came for a moment. Switch to my sword, because even having the wand out makes me feel nervous. This way. This way. Up over here. Yep, and down here. Are we on the wrong side of this one? We are on the wrong side of this one. Huh. Interesting. Alright, that'll be a way back. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee. There we go. Let's just take a drink. Probably premature, but better than post-mature. And much better than Post Malone. The tongues are wild. Here we go. Up the stairs. Oh, does this get us to the top of the... Yeah, ooh. Oh no, the frigid outskirts. Well, that might have been the bell tower. Oh, this is terrifying. I was having a hard enough time with the like, isometric perspective before. Now I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. Which is kind of a lateral move in the grand scheme. Pretty, though. Okay. So I'm now at that intersection between trying to appreciate and enjoy the environment, trying to keep a track, to zoom my vision out enough to get a grand idea of where I need to go broadly, and also watch for enemies, which so far we haven't encountered any of. Might be intentional. Getting very big last chapter of Journey vibes here. I'm gonna kneel. Okay. That seems important. I don't know what that's doing, but it looks cool. Manual page. Manual page, please. Tell me your wisdom. Page 20. The Cyan Peril Ring. Oh! Oh! The Peril Ring raises your defense when you're probably low on health. Inverted Ash swaps your MP and HP, maybe? The Lucky Cup. Who knows, but 15% of it. And the Muffling Bell. So we have the Lucky Cup. It's the only one of these that we actually have. But the Cyan Peril Ring looks a lot like the one we have with a sword in place of the shield, so I'm guessing when we're low on health, we actually get an attack buff right now. So that's neat. The wells. The coins! The coins are for the wells! Of course they are! Of course the coins are for the wells! It's so simple. Okay, so I'm trying to read this pyramid. 3 coins gets you to tier 3? I don't really understand how to read this. Okay, and then you're saying little angel, you broken sword with a flame and shield? Fox, I have no idea what you're saying. Did kneeling refill your magic? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's let's look at the back of this first, and then we do something else. Help! Hints and clues. Thank you, Bob. The temple, 3 keys. Thanks, put that together all on my lonesome. Alright, something about the monolith there, which we learned about a second ago. Crab. Time for crab. The Ruined Atoll. Okay. And something gold? Or like a constellation on page 49? I appreciate little Fox do a think. Oh, hang on. This is the second time that I've noticed written on notes. There have definitely been written on notes. The second time I'm noticing written on notes. I think it's trying to break down the language? I genuinely can't tell. Okay, so that's telling us about shrines. Old burying ground, hey? That seems fine. We have page 24? We do have page 24. Alright. Where... Okay. Okay, so something about praying at... Something about praying at the monolith is connected to the shrines in some way. But I don't know what that way is. Hey, and chat's back on OBS. Love it. Good stuff. Let me in! Alright, let's test the theory that Bad Road suggested. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to kneel. Does not seem to be repelling it, but it was a good theory. What if we do it at the door? Nope. Nothing doing. Alright. Well, at least now we know this place is devoid of enemies. So that's good. Does the map say anything about this place? Where's the map? That's the map. Sorry, this is going to be disorienting. My apologies. There. Okay. Well, it's called the Mountain Door. So, that's something. Also, okay, and the thing that's on top of the Dark Tomb, that's where we got the laser wand. It's the Sealed Temple. East Forest. Oh, there we go. Okay, down at the bottom right, just above 28, there's absolutely a monolith there. If at no other place, we can get to one that way. Alright, let's go back down. Got it. Okay. Thank you, map. What a lovely map. That's the mast. How we doing on time? Alright. You weren't glowing when you prayed at the monolith where you got the lesser wand, but you didn't have a mana bar then either. I'm betting it has to do with the mountain. I'm gonna try it here and just see. Oh, no, you're right. Hang on. Yeah, maybe it does have to do with mana? Huh. I don't know why we weren't glowing before. Which is a heck of a sentence. That was over here, yeah? Maybe. Nice try. Yeah, this thing. Okay, I'm gonna do it here again and see if it similarly like. No, it just doesn't now. That's so weird. We did the thing here, yeah. And it didn't do this last time. We'd have noticed this. They're so weird. Okay. Well. That's a mystery that's going to remain unsolved. For now. So we head back to the monolith. Monorail. Monorail. This goes nowhere. We know that. There's a door. It's a door. Door. Door takes us in here. And goes here. Don't think that goes anywhere. So we go here. Maybe I'm taking the long way around. I don't know. Don't care. Takes us back up here, and then up, ladder. Down. This way. Once we know a place, the sprint is a pretty significant like ability to get back through it quick, which makes me happy. So I am very glad they added infinite sprint. Alright, let's just, yeah, we lost a potion, let's check in. Now I need to look at that map one more time. So, we're right outside there. We go due south, there's that, like, random golden plate where the question mark is, and then east of that is the monolith with the portal. So let's go this way. Go due south. See what happens. Oh, there's a manual page in there. That takes us to this thing. Let's pray at it. Well, we're in space, everyone. Welcome to space. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, this is huge. The story is on page 3. What's the first page we've got? Oh, 3. Look at that. Yeah. Alright. Data management? Yes! For managing save files. Beginning your adventure, the game screen controls stamina items, increasing your power, death. Something is on page 20. Hints includes 21, 23, survival tips. And then, okay. All those pages are maps. That's cool. Hidden secrets on 43, you say? Well, a long time ago, civilization, Holy Cross, the power to defy death, hey? Hence us constantly respawning. Okay, getting it. Thanks, Bob. Alright. Ringing of the East Bell, ringing of the West Bell. We've done that. We got through the gate. Some say it is the power to defy death, yada yada. Alright. Okay. On the game screen. Alright, we're back where we started. We have a table of contents that's massive! Actually, on that note. No, that's the beginning. Oh, I wonder if there's a cover page. That would be such a cute note. Oh, there are other teleporters. Okay, alright, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Yeah, some kind of spirit world, definitely. Alright, how do I get down here? Because I want that manual page. And that chest, actually, while we're at it. Have we ever been down here? There's other stuff over there, but I don't know if we've gotten to it yet. So we'll go this way. Ah, there it is. Okay. If I do this from here, it's probably not going to be close enough, right? No. Okay, so it's a broken bridge. The map. I get that we can't just go... Oh, we can do... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's much better. Alright, so the bridge isn't broken on the map. I don't know if that's significant. But it could mean something. It's kind of a pretty massive table of contents for a game like this. You're not wrong. It does look like the place we went the first 2 times we died, where the Angel Fox got imprisoned. Yeah, so it does feel like a spirit world. Here's my theory, and this is just going to be me spitballing some headcanon here. But it seems like the running thing is... one moment. Is, like, the foxes who built all these big statues found a way, I guess with the 3 hexagons, to defy death. Which is presumably what we have, because every time we die, we come back. One of the big foxes is trapped in a bubble with these 3 things. Or by these 3 things, I should say. Sealed away. And now everything has gone bad, and the Rudelings are out. And the Rudelings are... Sorry, this is a little jarring. Are ghosts. So, you know, death is kind of a recurring theme here of a thing trying to defy and a thing is an opponent. And I'm wondering if the fox that we're potentially going to free is someone who wants to essentially return death to fox kind to restore natural order. And that's why they were locked away. Okay, doesn't do anything. Oh, this is the same symbol. Okay. This is the same symbol that was on the gold slab where we got the laser wand. The laser wanding does not do anything. Rudelings were created because death decided that the foxes defying death was rude. Yeah, that's kind of my theory. Let's see. Is there anywhere here shallow enough for me to go? Oh, hang on. Can I go in here? Can go in here. I don't know what that gets us, but it's cute. Can I go here? It's very pretty. It's very serene. Oh, is this like a fairy fountain? Hang on. No, okay. I guess we gotta do that at the wells only. Now I'm gonna look at the symbols for a moment. They are different shapes. I don't think they correspond to the letters that we know. Still, very pretty. Alright. Well, that's fun. Alright, so we can access that monolith from the south. Here we go again! off the map. Cool. Cool and good. Path to the northeast? Possibly? It's disconnected, so I don't know where it goes to. But if you meant, like, here... No. So far the game has, I think, been very reasonable about where it puts its hidden paths. Oh, in the shiny place. Alright, let's find out. While we're here... Because I'll be honest, at this point, I'm not entirely certain where to go next. We'll probably have to do some backtracking northeast. Here, in the shiny place. So over this way. Right here. No, we are stuck. It's really kind of hoping it would let us go down the coast, but it doesn't appear to be. Actually, while we're here. No hidden jars. Yep, now I'm stuck. Oh no, we live here now. Maybe we'll get wings? I mean, so, like, there's this manual page, which definitely lets me think that we're either going to get, like, a jump or a float or a something. Is that back close enough to wherever you were kneeling for the kneeling to work? Okay, you know, you're not wrong. We just got kneeling. Let's throw everything at the wall. Beach, got it. No, I tried to kneel at the monolith thing, but I want to try kneeling in here. See what happens. I mean, if nothing else, it makes for a cool harmony. But no, it doesn't seem to be that sort of thing. I did try, so you're suggesting basically we do here. No, I think we are genuinely supposed to approach that one and activate it from the south. But again, I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Because who doesn't love wall spaghetti? We're just gonna go revisit some old haunts. Because I can't remember. Oh, hello. I'm gonna pray in front of you. No. Although, cool symbol. Don't know what it means. I'm almost certain we've seen... We might have seen that one down south. There was one that was in the room with all the pink glowy lights. Do I remember how to get to that room? Absolutely not. Let's see. I think we got to that room off of here. So let me follow the paths that I took previously. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, sorry, I missed. Ruined my introduction. Okay, yeah. Going down this without lock-on was the right call. Like, lock-on will be good when we need to block, but it's less Ocarina of Time than I originally envisioned. Teleporter! Take me away! Yeah, I mean, I guess I've got to... Oh, we can leave through different paths. Oh, we can leave through 2 different paths. Oh, no. Oh, no. We have options now. There are 3 inactive teleporters, at least. Anyway, I was starting to say, we haven't... Oh, there's another one down here. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is a hub. This is a transport hub. We have fast travel. There's also this, the only spot of color in the place that I would like to go and see, and... Hello? Oh, look at all the babies! Oh, no, it's not the babies, it's items. It's just that those are the items that, that do defense. Okay. Can I... is it okay if I just take one? Is that cool? Hey there. How are you? can't get you out. I can do a coin trick. Here, what if I pray for you? Oh! Ah! Okay! Cool. That's neat. I like that. They do look tired. You're absolutely right. Here, I'm gonna do it again. You look like you could use some light in your life. Not finding any, like, side paths here. I guess we'll come back. I did flip the coin. I don't think they clapped at that one. I want to go to this one under the stairs. I feel like this one was obscured enough. I want to know where this goes. Good. Even the game doesn't know where this goes. Ah, we're in the floating fortress. Circle of Death, creating an unlivable status quo, leaving the world spiraling from decadence to ruin. You have to break the cycle. It's like the only story in video games now. Yeah, it's not uncommon. Because that was, oh, this is the same pattern as was on the door in the Snowy Mountains. But I was gonna say, that's the whole plot of, Ender Lilies, pretty much. And Death's Door. And, it's possible that just I am the one who likes these kind of... Oh, no, we can't leave. Oh, no. We can't... Oh, no, I have to pray. I'm silly. It's only a one tap when we're in the spirit realm already. That's why. Okay. I scared myself. Alright, so that one leads inside? Or the other side of the door. We came in through the top right one. Let's save the center one for last. I want to know where this goes. Is this one we've been to already or not? Okay, the Ruined Atoll. Okay, alright. Does this take us just south of the monolith? And... Oh, we need a hook shot. Okay. Oop, hang on. Oh, hang on. That was there this whole time? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. It's fine. There we go. Alright, what's down here? Huh? Friend! Oh no! Oh no, friend! Are you a crystal lizard? I'm sorry about this. But if you're a crystal lizard, then... I don't think you were. I think you were just a sad bird. I'm so sorry. This is also the Earth storyline. Where? Whoa, no. Oh, yeah, you! Hi, I remember you. Oh, man. That's way better than whatever we were doing before. Alright, I've definitely been over here. Yeah, because we've been to this thing, which is cool, but... featureless. There's that with the friend. And let's go back the way we came. Because we have one more... There we go. Come on, little boss. They are good robot noises, I completely agree. Alright, so this takes us to the Ruined Atoll. Before... Oh, hang on, let's get to the shrine first while we're here. And then I want to see where the last one goes. Oh, the ladder fell down. What does this music remind me of? I mean, like, I know what it's ripping off of in terms of, like, Earth cultural music, but, like... there might be a Trials of Mana area that I'm thinking of. It's a little Phendrana Drifts, that's fair. Oh, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. I think it's Final Fantasy III's dungeon music, because, like, I just started playing that recently. Which was a trip, because, oh, that's the That's the sword from the title screen. Is that the Master Sword? Are you the Master Sword? Hi, are you the Master Sword? If we place the 3 gems, do we get the Master Sword? It's just a Zelda. It's just a Zelda, everyone. But playing Final Fantasy III for the first time and realizing that the music in, I want to say, the Crystarium in Final Fantasy XIV was like a beat-for-beat remake of the overworld music was wild. Sad Bird and his Ninja Crows with their new album, The Sword from the Title Screen. I love it. Alright, let's go up this way. We got like 5 minutes left. We'll just hit this. Still don't know. I'm assuming that something happens when we hit all of these. Maybe something bad, maybe something good. I guess we'll never know. I was about to say, so we've got like a few minutes left. I'm just gonna like learn what we can. Oh, crabs! Good, good. They're not as bad as the Elden Ring crabs. So we'll see what there is to see and do a little bit of casual exploring. And then we'll pick up here Monday. Hi, friends! Okay, the birds run away. I'm just gonna let them run away. Y'all just... Oh, door. Did I try praying on what? Oh, on the sword? Oh, yeah. We could try. I'm guessing because the hexagons are there, and because it's a Zelda send-up in a lot of ways, that it's going to rely on us getting the hexagons activated. But I'm going to pray in front of this thing. I realize we're going to just start praying in front of everything now that we have this new, very vague ability. But like anything that seems shrine-like. So far... Oh, the tuning fork? I don't know that that'll do anything. The fact that... Hello? One moment. Hi? The fact that we hit the tuning forks and they make a distinct ding, and I'm pretty sure coming back to some of them even after resting, they're still vibrating. It's a little hard to tell, but I think they're still vibrating. So I think it's just once we get to each tuning fork and hit it once, they just stay ringing. That one's guarding a chest, and it has purple eyes. Okay, that's not too bad. So I'm happy to say that at least, like, combat hasn't ramped up with this new area. Although this one's a little frustrating. Come here, then. Tap it. You're being a butt. We'll be at this all day. Fine. Alright. Oh, sad bird sounds. Does this bird have knives tied to its feet? If it did, I didn't notice. I was kind of watching the eyes. It's a dead gonk in the water. Alright. Where do mushrooms fall? Oh, okay, so mushrooms are our last thing. I'm gonna guess that mushrooms probably work similar to this, where when we pay mushrooms at the shrine, I'm gonna guess, will mean that if we get blue flasks at some point, they'll restore more? That's a guess. It may improve the efficacy of magical items. Can I stand this ladder up? I can! Oh, that's so nice. With my telekinetic powers, I guess. Cool. That's fun. Alright, well, that's a pretty good cycle to end on. So yeah, this is, we'll check out the atoll next time, now that we found a whole new area that's off the map. That's neat. Love that for us. But we beat a boss, we found out about teleporters, we found the Master Sword, another Spirit Fox friend. This was a good time. We did a lot of good. I'm trying to focus on the positive and not get stuck on the fact that boss whooped my tail up and down the block. But the one time we were lucky, we were good. Alright. I think that's it. That's weird. Usually the fox animates for moving stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that the latter was just a little bit odd. When we pay mushrooms at the shrine, the gods go on a trip. Fair. That's you're not far off. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. Our usual, we're wrapping at 9:30 Eastern Time, in the hopes that perhaps we'll see Alice with some more Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin over on the Squirrely channel here in a bit, assuming that she's up for it and assuming the network holds out. But regardless, we are done here. We'll be back on Monday, and we'll play some more Tunic. Don't know how long this game is, honestly, but it feels like we're making good progress. And like, we got the Garden Knight. If that's like one of 3 major bosses and this doesn't have a whole world of ruin to it, then maybe we're a third of the way done already. So that's both a good and a sad. But we got the table of contents, and that's banger as hell. So, on that happy note, have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you so much for popping by the stream. And, yeah, we will see you next time. Good night, y'all.